you? So another quick video today about women being sexual generators. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe and share and comment. Check out my website for more wonderful information and my books, which are life-changing if you do the work and if you commit to them. All right, so women are sexual generators. I speak about it a lot, but today I kind of want to give a little bit more information about it. Sorry, my camera's off. So what does that mean to be a sexual generator? It means, like I said in my other videos, we hold the core sexual power. We are the guidance and the leaders and the keepers of the sexual energy, if you will. And the men are we want men to lead the sexual act physically. They need to feel deeper into us to lead the sexual act physically and to kind of take control. But we are the energetic leaders, and that's our responsibility. That's our job. So women actually feed men. That's what we do, and it's with energetically. So that's why a man, men always need to like fuck and look and flirt, and because the feminine inspires them to do that all the time, and it feeds them with that energy, with that desire constantly. And that's why we need to be more, again, responsible and mature with our sexual energy, sisters. As I take a look at my video that I did before, it's called "Every Woman Has an Inner Succubus," I think. All right, so us women, because we're like a sponge, all right, we're also like a sponge, and we're the vessels, right? The masculine is the channel, the women are the vessel, and we constantly absorb energies from around us, constantly, all the time. That's why our job is to literally transmute energies, life force energies, not just sexual but also sexual, but really sexual energies are life force energies, so sex is everything. So we need a lot of cleansing. We need to make sure our body is very clear and clean. We need to eat vegan light foods as much as we can. We need a lot of water, like more water than men. We need moisture. We need cleansing and rituals. The feminine lives with rituals. It really awakens the divine feminine within you. And there's something about a ritual. It doesn't matter what. Taking a bath is a ritual, all right? Taking an Epsom salt bath, and it really nourishes you on a very deep level, physically and spiritually. We need to strengthen the muscles in our pussy, all right? And we need to constantly do that in order to, again, help the energies that are stuck there and that are being transmuted in our womb all the time to be released all the time, constantly. Another good thing for women is to be fully in the moment, to really, because you are already absorbing everything in this moment, so be fully in it, be fully immersed and fully surrender and fully relax and fully trust into this moment. So, just be like, for example, I'm sitting here, I am being the divine feminine. I'm taking it all in, completely opening myself up fully to this divine moment. All right. Now I want you are a creature that was meant for pleasure. All right. And I want you to begin practicing in being in this ravishment all the time, in pleasure all the time. And when you eat food, which is really easy to be in pleasure, you just, even adding a sound when you eat really yummy food, eating that sound and the vibrations of your vocal cords will actually, they're connected actually to your pussy, to, these lips are the lower lips, they're mirroring each other. I write about it in Sex and Magic Evolution books, so read about it. So it's very important. So adding sounds, letting sounds kind of like build up and release pleasure in your body. When you walk, when you breathe, when you dance, when you do the dishes, when you talk to your friend, and whatever, anything you're doing, not just when you're having sex, constantly kind of begin to awaken pleasure in your body, because the pleasure is inside of you. You don't need a partner. You don't need an external, something external to awaken that pleasure. You awaken that pleasure inside of you, all right? Being in nature is very helpful. It's very relaxing to the feminine. And, nourishing others as well, especially children and animals and nature itself, like planting a seed and talking to the earth and being in your element as a feminine essence. It's very important to feed yourself back, because you're constantly absorbing, you're constantly taking on, especially the masculine's energy. And these are really healthy things for you to begin to embody. It's more than a practice. I want you to embody that, okay? I want it to be second nature to you. So self-love, self-respect, all right? Self-respect also comes hand in hand with being responsible and mature with your sexual energy. Because when you're not responsible and mature with your sexual energy, you will not have self-respect, all right? You will be what we call in this world a slut, which I really don't like that word, but again, I'm trying to express something. And watch my other video about the succubus, because it's very powerful, and it's important, okay? These are important things that people don't talk about, and we need to talk about them, all right? This is ugliness. This is the shadow part of women, and we really need to talk about it, because if we don't talk about the shadow part in women, we're never going to reach our full potential and the light that we have inside of us, sisters, all right? And we have so much light, and you have so much love to give. So it's a really great time to look at your shadows and master your sexual energy, your life force, your love, everything that you are that makes you a goddess on this planet. Knowing that you are the temple itself, knowing that deeply inside of you, you will treat yourself differently. You will treat other people differently. You will treat nature differently. You won't be able to consume the dead flesh of animals, because you feel the low vibration, and putting that in a temple, in a sacred temple, it's absolutely, there's not even a question about it, all right? It's very simple, really. You are the temple, body and spirit, and you are treating yourself as such, and you can't treat other people as the goddesses and gods that they are, and kind of inspire that godliness from them if you don't do it in yourself first, all right? And ask yourself, what does a temple need? When you envision a temple for you, what does it need? Does it need a sacrifice of blood? Does it need to be not in integrity? Does it just think about it? Just use your imagination. What does a temple need? It needs love. It needs light. It needs truth. It needs integrity. All right? And it needs to be aligned with your words, your actions, your decisions, everything. So, because we're absorbing constantly, I want you to constantly allow your emotions and feelings to rise and express them. It's not good to hold anything inside, because remember, you're the vessel. You're taking everything in. You need to get it out. You need to release it. So find the healthy ways to release it. If you don't find the healthy ways to release it, it will either be released in unhealthy ways, all right, unmature, unresponsible ways, or it will be released through disease in the body. So you don't want that. Dancing is great, moving your hips a lot, dancing, shaking your body, literally shaking your body. I do it all the time, all day. Just whenever I have a minute, I shake, just to let it all out. I'm learning myself to breathe better. Breathing is great, which because I have so much fire in me and so much water, and it's like overflowing. Sometimes I forget to breathe and just be. So breathing, I'm reminding myself as well. Deeper and slower, all right? And the most important thing for you as a goddess on this planet, if you really want to embody the full goddess inside of you on this planet, is, again, to build a strong connection to your womb, to your pussy, but especially to the Divine Mother, and to spirit, to earth, whatever you want to call that, okay? For me, when I say the Divine Mother, she's everything. She's not just the earth. She's the God. She's the goddess. She's everything and everything. the only way I can describe it. And knowing that deep knowing as a woman and a goddess really needs that knowing inside of her, and that trust and that security that you are always connected to the mother, you're always connected to source, you're always connected to everything. And when you are embodying that, when you know your connection to everything, you cannot live in disintegrity. You cannot use your sexual energy in manipulative, hurtful ways. You cannot eat animals. You cannot do all these things because you are the temple, which is connected to everything. So hurting someone else will be hurting yourself. All right. But this is a relationship that needs to be cultivated and practiced and be fed. You have to feed that relationship every day with everything that you do. That's why when I do my Goddess Return program, I program the women that work with me in very specific ways. They might look very simple, but little things that we do and we add to our routine, to our everyday, that really reprogram our body and our mind to be in that ritualistic place of divine feminine. And without them even knowing or thinking about it, they're already embodying that. So it's very important to really cultivate that relationship and that connection to everything, to the mother herself. All right. And then that's going to help your spirit. That's going to help your magical life. Your creative force. You're going to be so much more creative, so much more grounded, so much more secure. Your manifestation will be a lot better. You'll be more grounded, feel safe and taken care of. So that's the feeling. But first you have to cultivate it in yourself. That full trust in everything. I trust the universe. I trust the mother. I trust the men in my life. I trust myself. And a woman knows, a connected woman, an empowered, conscious woman, she knows no matter what everyday concerns are and problems and things that might rise, because they will rise always, that she is supported, and the universe and the mother has got her back. And a man, if he's there, is just a bonus. All right, he's a great bonus, but he's just a bonus. So I hope this helps, my wonderful sisters, sexual generators. Use your sexual power with light and love and truth and integrity and responsibility, but mostly with freedom. I love you so much. I'm a priestess of the temple, and I pray for the awakening of all men and women on planet Earth. Thank you.